Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to study the sum of infinite terms of GP. See, the terms are finite of a sequence, then that sequence is called as finite sequence. And what is meant by infinite sequence? Infinite sequence is nothing but the number of terms are infinite. So here you have to find out the sum of infinite terms. You already studied sum to n terms. Sum of n terms is denoted by Sn, means you have to find out T1, T2 plus T3 plus T4 up to Tn, means sum of n terms. Means the sequence is either AP or GP. You can easily find out sum of n terms of a sequence by using a particular formula, that is mean Sn formula. But the but the terms are infinite, means T1 plus T2 plus T3 up to infinite terms, and this sum is denoted by S suffix infinity. S suffix infinity means sum to infinite terms. Okay, if the terms are infinite, then its sum is of course invalid, means it is infinity, or some finite number, depends on R. Means there is a condition for finding the sum to infinite terms or sum of infinite terms. Okay, let's start the condition for finding the sum of infinite terms of GP. You must remember this condition. The condition is the sum to infinity of GP with common ratio R exists if absolute value or modulus of R is less than 1. Means the sum to infinity of GP is exist if means condition. What is the condition? Its absolute value of common ratio is always less than 1, means smaller than 1, then we can easily find out its sum. Otherwise it does not exist. Otherwise means does not exist. It means the sum to infinity of GP not exist if absolute value or modulus of R is not less than 1, means greater than or equal to 1. Okay, see, there are two conditions. If sum is exists, then absolute value of common ratio is less than 1. If not exist, then greater than or equal to 1. Okay, now we have to find out the formula for S infinity, means sum of infinite terms. If A be the first term and R be the common ratio of a GP, then sum Sn of the first term of the first n terms of GP is given by Sn is equal to A into bracket 1 minus R is to n upon 1 minus R. Okay, we consider about this condition, absolute value of R is less than 1. If R is less than 1, then we have to apply this formula. ओके, यहाँ पर हम इसे सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे. ये जो है मल्टीप्लाई करना है इसे, दैट इज इक्वल टू ए माइनस ए आर रेस टू एन अपॉन 1 माइनस आर इज इक्वल टू स्प्लिट दिस ए अपॉन 1 माइनस आर माइनस ए अपॉन 1 माइनस आर इंटू आर रेस टू एन. ओके, now first you open this bracket, means each term multiply by a and split that denominator, right? And that is nothing but Sn is equal to A upon 1 minus R minus A upon 1 minus R into R raised to n. What is R? R is a common ratio. If R is less than 1, then R raised to n, the value of this second term depends on the value of R raised to n. If n is very large, then this becomes very close to 0. Okay. For example, R is equal to suppose 1 by 2. R is suppose 1 by 2. Then R raised to 10 or R square. What is R square? 1 by 2, the whole square, that is 1 by 4 is equal to 0.25. Okay. Suppose R raised to 4, R raised to 4 or R raised to 10, R raised to 10, that is 1 upon 2 raised to 10 means 1024. Okay, 1 upon 1024, I think, correct. Then this become very small number, that is less than 0.2. Suppose n is infinite, n is infinite here, then 2 raised to infinity, 2 raised to infinity is infinity, and 1 upon infinity is 0, tends to 0. Okay, it becomes, means there is very close to 0. So here n become infinitely large, then R raised to n approaches or very close to 0, and hence Sn approaches to the number A upon 1 minus R. This is the sum to infinity of the GP, that is S infinity is equal to A plus AR square up to AR raised to n minus 1 plus dash is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Okay, because of this term is 0 and it is nothing but A upon 1 minus R. So you must remember, if R is less than 1, R is means absolute value of R or modulus of R is less than 1, then sum to infinity is denoted by capital S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. And this is very simple formula. What is A? A is the first term and R is the common ratio. Okay, this A is the first term and R is common ratio. Sum to infinity or sum to infinite terms of GP is nothing but first term upon 1 minus common ratio. That's it. Okay, so you must remember this formula. Now, next important part is here, expressing recurring decimal as a rational number. You are familiar with rational numbers. A rational number in the form of P upon Q can be expressed either as a terminating decimal or as a recurring decimal. What is meant by rational numbers? A set of rational number is denoted by or is a collection of the number in the form of P upon Q such that P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Okay, means the ratio of two integers is nothing but rational number. For example, 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Okay, and it is terminating decimal point, right? So, or see here 1 by 2, 1 by 3 here never end, or 22 upon 7 remainder is never 0. Okay, means this is ratio of two integers, this is also ratio of two integers, but it has two types, terminating decimal or recurring decimal. Okay, we'll see with examples. See, a rational number in the form of P upon Q can be expressed either as a terminating decimal or as a recurring decimal. For example, 2 upon 5 is equal to 0.4 is terminating decimal, or 1 upon 2 is equal to 0.5 is terminating decimal. One more example, 1 upon 3. Here the answer is 0.333 because of here the remainder never 0. While dividing 1 by 3, the remainder is always 1. So its value is 0.333 and so on. Okay, and this is recurring decimal, and which is written as 0.3 बार. ये आपको ये सब कुछ पता है, ऑलरेडी 9th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ चुके हैं. ओके, वी कैन यूज जीपी टू रिप्रेजेंट रिकरिंग डेसिमल एज अ रैशनल नंबर. तो यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चंस हम यूज करने वाले हैं जीपी के अंदर, तो रिकरिंग डेसिमल चाहिए. Recurring decimal you have to convert in rational number, not terminating decimal. Okay, recurring decimal means like this: 0.3 बार, 2.7 बार, 1.9 बार, इस तरीके से जो भी रहेंगे, that recurring decimal you have to convert in rational number. Let's start exercise. और फॉर एग्जाम्पल 0.3, ये हम पहले इस पर एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. 0.3 bar we have to convert in P upon Q form. Let's start. 0.3 bar is equal to 0.333. This value we have to convert in sum of infinite terms, and that all terms are in GP. तो देखिए इस तरीके से हम इसे लिख सकते हैं. Say 0.3 plus 0.03 plus 0.03 plus 0.0003, and it is nothing but this one. Okay, now you have to observe this. All these terms are in GP. Okay, these terms of form a GP, whose first term is 0.3 and common ratio is 0.1. Okay, 0.1. तो यहाँ पे हम SN फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, मीन्स S infinity वाला. That is, then the sum to infinity of GP is exists. Why? Because of absolute value of R is less than 1, and that is nothing but S infinity, or we can denote it by capital S is equal to A upon 1 minus R, and which is nothing but substitute the value of A and R here, you will get 0.3 upon 1 minus 0.1, and which is nothing but 1 minus 0.1 is nothing but 0.9, that is 3 upon 9. That is the final answer, 3 upon 9. Suppose the sequence, after simplifying you will get 1 by 3. Suppose the recurring number is 0.2 bar. Then what is the final answer? 2 upon 9 by same procedure. Okay, 0.4 bar is equal to 4 upon 9. 0.8 bar is equal to 8 upon 9. Right? तो शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स इस तरीके से भी याद रख सकते हैं, और 9th स्टैंडर्ड के क्वेश्चन है सब कुछ. ओके, तो दिस इज द फाइनल आंसर. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट एक्सरसाइज 2.3. इन दिस वीडियो वी विल कवर क्वेश्चन 1 to 5. लेट्स स्टार्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. डिटरमाइन वेदर द सम टू इंफिनिटी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग GPs exist. If it exists, then find them. If the sum exists, then you have to find out its actual sum by using formula. There are 5 sub questions here in question number 1. See, first is half 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16. Second sub question is 2, 4 by 3, 8 by 9, 16 by 27 and so on. तो इस तरीके से 5 क्वेश्चन है. Let's start one by one. Question number 1. Half 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16 and so on. Here A is equal to 1 by 2 and R is equal to 1 by 2. How? R, you must remember R, the value of R is equal to T2 upon T1. What is T2? 1 by 4 upon 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4 into 2 by 1. 2 to get cancelled, that is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, This is the value of R. It's very simple formula, T2 upon T1. R is equal to half. Okay. If the condition is satisfied, then you have to find out its sum. What is the condition? Absolute value of R or modulus of R is equal to absolute value of 1 by 2 is half, means less than 1. Hence, the sum to infinity of GP is exist and is nothing but S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. So you have to substitute both the values here. Half upon 1 minus half. What is the value of 1 minus half? 1 minus half is again half. Half upon half is 1. The final answer is 1. Okay, its addition is 1. Means the infinite sums are there. See, in this sequence there are infinite sum, but adding all these you will get 1. It's a very simple formula. Now question number second. Here A is equal to 2 and R is equal to 2 by 3. Then you have to verify this condition. What is the condition? Absolute value of R is, absolute value of 2 by 3 is 2 by 3. Means denominator is greater than numerator, so it becomes less than 1. Okay, hence it satisfies the condition. Therefore, sum to infinity exist and it's nothing but S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Substitute both the values here. 2 upon 1 minus what is R? 2 by 3. Then here taking LCM and cross multiplication, 3 minus 2 upon 3, that is 2 upon 1 by 3, and which is nothing but 6. Okay, now question number third. ये सभी सिमिलर टाइप के क्वेश्चन है. हियर a इज इक्वल टू -3 एंड r इज इक्वल टू t2 अपॉन t2 अपॉन t1 इज नथिंग बट -1 by 3. नाउ absolute value of r is equal to absolute value of -1 by 3 is positive. Modulus of negative is positive, or absolute value of negative is positive of itself. Then 1 by 3 is less than 1. So it is then its sum is exists, sum to infinity is exists, and its value is S is equal to A upon 1 minus R, that is nothing but -3 upon 1 minus -1 by 3. Then minus minus become plus. Again simplify denominator by LCM and cross multiply. That is 1 into 3 is 3 plus 1 upon 3. That is -3 upon 4 by 3. And which is nothing but -3 by 1 into 3 by 4 is nothing but -9 by 4. Okay, so this is the final answer. Now the solution for fourth is here A is equal to 1 by 5 and R is equal to -2. Then absolute value of R is absolute value of 2, -2 is 2, and which is not less than 1, not less than 1. So here the condition is not satisfied, hence the sum is not exist. Then the sum to infinity of GP does not exist. Okay, we cannot find out its addition because of condition is failure. So you must remember the condition, absolute value of R is always less than 1. If it is not, then directly you have to mention that the sum is not exist. Fifth one, here A is equal to 9 and R is equal to 0.9. Then absolute value of R is 0.9 is nothing but 0.9 is of course less than 1, and it absolute value of R is less than 1. Then the sum to infinity of GP exists and its value is S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Substitute its value 9 upon 1 minus R. How much is 1 minus 0.9? That is 0.1. 9 upon 0.1, that is nothing but 90. Its addition is 90. Okay. Now the extra question for practice of same type. Determine whether the sum of infinity of the following GPs exist. In the case they exist, find them. There are sub questions. There are 5 sub questions here. You can easily find out here. For first one, see, it's very simple. T2 upon T1 means R is 2. The sum to infinity of GP does not exist for first one. Okay, you have to find out this. Second is not also, third, for third r is 3 is not possible. R is minus 3 here, but absolute value of minus 3 is plus 3, that is not less than 1, so its sum is not exist. Now question number second from your textbook, express the following recurring terminal as a rational number. See, there are 4 sub questions here, 0.7, 0.7 bar, 2.4 bar, 2.35 bar and 51.02 bar. Okay, let's see one by one. Solution for 1, 0.7 bar. 0.7 bar means 0.777. This number we can split in terms of sum of infinite terms, that is 0.7 plus 0.07 plus 0.007 plus 0.0007 in this way. These terms are in GP, okay, or these terms form a GP. So you have to apply sum to infinity formula. We need A as well as R, or for applying formula, first you find out the condition. If the condition is satisfied, then you can find out sum to infinity. Okay, the first term is A is equal to 0.7 and the common ratio R is equal to 0.07 upon 0.7 is nothing but 1 upon 10, means 0.1, that is 1 upon 10, and which is less than 1. Okay, since absolute value of R is equal to absolute value of 1 upon 10 is less than 1, hence sum to infinity of this GP is exists and S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Therefore S is equal to, फाइनल आंसर आपको पता है 7/9 आएगा. ओके, इससे स्टार्टिंग में बताया आपको 0.7 upon 1 minus 0.1 and that is nothing but 0.7 upon 0.9 and that is nothing but 7 upon 9, that is 0.7 bar is equal to 7 upon 9. Suppose 0.8 bar, that is 8 upon 9. 0.6 bar, that is 6 upon 9, means 2 by 3. Okay, this type is very simple. Now the next question is question number second. 2.4 bar is equal to 2 plus 0.4 bar, means 2 plus 0.4 bar is equal to 2 plus, how much is 0.4 bar? That is 0.444, and that number we can split in terms of sum of infinite terms, that is 2 plus this is you have to split 0.4 plus 0.04 plus 0.004 plus 0.0004. Suppose this is equation number 1. Okay, means these terms after the first term, after 2, okay, these terms after 2 or after first term form a GP whose first term A is equal to 0.4 and the common ratio R is equal to 0.04 upon 0.4 and that is equal to 0.1 is nothing but 1 upon 10. Since absolute value of R is equal to absolute value of 1 upon 10 is less than 1, okay, hence sum to infinity of GP exists and its value is S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Now substitute both the values A and R here. Therefore capital S is equal to A 0.4 upon 1 minus 0.1 and that is nothing but 0.4 upon 0.9 and which is nothing but 4 by 9. So from equation 1, what is equation 1? 2.4 bar is equal to 2 plus 4 by 9 and that is nothing but 22 upon 9 by taking LCM and cross multiplication. Okay, by taking LCM and cross multiplication you will get 22 upon 9. This is the final answer. Okay, now the solution for third, 2.35 bar. Okay, यहाँ पे 5 को बार है यानी 5 इस तरीके से जाएगा 2.35 बार, तो दिस इज नथिंग बट 2.35 इस तरीके से डैश डैश आएगा. दिस मीन्स दिस फैक्टर इज फिक्स. ओके, 2.3 इज फिक्स, तो हम इसे इस तरीके से लिख सकते हैं 2.3 plus 0.05 bar. Okay, that is equal to 2.3 plus 0.05555 infinite. अंडरस्टूड? तो इस तरीके से हम इसे स्प्लिट कर सकते हैं, एंड दैट इज नथिंग बट 2.3 प्लस 0.05 bar, that is nothing but 2.3 plus 0.05555 dash dash. Okay, means 2.3 plus 0.05 plus 0.005 plus 0.0005 plus dash dash. This is equation number 1. Okay, these terms after first term, this see this red color terms, means these terms after 2.3 term form a GP whose first term is 0.05 and the common ratio R is equal to 0.005 upon 0.05 is equal to 0.1, that is 1 upon 10. Since absolute value of R is equal to absolute value of 1 upon 10 is less than 1, hence the sum to infinity of GP is exists and its value is S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. अब यहाँ पे दोनों वैल्यू हम सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, therefore S is equal to what is A, 0.05 upon 1 minus 0.01, and that is nothing but 0.05 upon 0.9, which is equal to 5 upon 90, that is equal to 1 upon 18. Okay, after simplifying, therefore from equation 1, 2.35 bar is equal to 2.3 plus 1 upon 18. What is 2.3? 23 upon 10. तो हम इसे भी सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, 23 upon 10 plus 1 upon 18. Okay, now you have to adding this rational numbers. 23 upon 10 plus 1 upon 18, that is equal to, taking LCM and cross multiplication, 207 plus 5 upon 90, and which is nothing but 212 upon 90. This is the final answer. Okay, or you can simplify this, that is dividing by 2, 106 upon 45. Right, now question number fourth one, 51.02 bar is equal to 51 plus 0.02 bar is equal to 51 plus 0.0222, and again you have to split in this way. These are in GP whose first term is A is equal to 0.2 and the common ratio is 0.02 upon 0.02 is equal to 0.1, and that is nothing but 1 upon 10. Since absolute value of R is equal to absolute value of 1 upon 10 is equal to 1 upon 10, that is less than 1, hence sum to infinity of GP exists and its value is A upon 1 minus R. Now substitute both the values here, that is A is 0.02 upon 1 minus R. What is R? 0.1, that is 0.9, that is 0.02 upon 0.9, that is equal to 2 upon 90, that is 1 by 15. So equation 1 become 51.0.2 bar is equal to 51 plus 1 by 45. Then taking LCM and cross multiplication, 51 into 45 plus 1 upon 45. Then after simplifying, you will get 51.02 bar is equal to 2296 upon 45. That's it. Now the extra question of same type, express the following recurring decimal number in rational number, that is 0.23 bar, 1.3 bar, 5.17 bar, 2.356 bar. Okay, now question number 3 from your textbook. If the common ratio of GP is 2 by 3 and sum of infinity is 12, find the first term. It's very simple. See here, the common ratio of GP is 2 by 3 and sum of infinity means sum of infinite terms is 12. find A. In that formula, S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Here there are three unknowns. S is unknown, A is unknown, R is unknown. Suppose two things are given, any two values are given, then you can easily find out third one. Suppose S दिया है, okay, R दिया है, then you can easily find out A. Suppose S is given, A is given, then you can easily find out R. And A and R मालूम, A and R अगर मालूम है तो S हम निकाल सकते हैं. अभी प्रीवियस सब में वही कर रहे थे हम, राइट. नाउ इन दिस केस क्या पूछा है यहाँ पे, फाइंड द फर्स्ट टर्म. ओके, फर्स्ट टर्म पूछा है पे. लेट A be the first term and R be the common ratio of GP and capital S be the sum to infinity of GP. Since S is equal to we have S is equal to A upon 1 minus R, where S is 12 and R is equal to 2 by 3. To find out A, okay, to find out A, that is S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. तो यहाँ पे हम वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, दैट इज 12 इज इक्वल टू ए अपॉन 1 माइनस 2 by 3. Just you have to substitute the value of S and R. Now here you have to simplify this denominator by taking LCM and cross multiplication. That is A upon 3 minus 2 upon 3. Okay, A upon 3 minus 2 upon 3. That is A upon 1 by 3, and that is nothing but 3A upon 1. So 12 is equal to 3A, so A is equal to 4. That's it. So we will get the first term, A is equal to 4. Now the same type of question for practice, the sum of infinite terms of GP is 80 upon 9 and the common ratio is minus 4 by 5. Find the first term. Okay, and that first term is 16. You have to try this, practice for this. Now question number 4, if the first term of a GP is 16 and its sum to infinity is 96 by 17, find common ratio. Here you have to find out R. S is given and E is given. Let's start the solution. Let A be the first term and R be the common ratio of the GP and capital S be the sum to infinity of the GP. Therefore S is equal to A upon 1 minus R, where S is 96 by 17 and A is equal to 16. So to find out R, okay, you have to substitute all values here. What is S? 96 by 17 is equal to 16 upon 1 minus R. So here you have to simplify this, that is by taking cross multiply, taking LCM and cross multiply. You will get 96 into bracket 1 minus R is equal to 17 into 16. Okay, so 1 minus R is equal to 17 into 16 upon 96. So it become 16 1 ja 16, 16 6 ja 96, therefore 17 upon 6. 1 minus R is equal to 17 upon 6. So this R transferred this side, it become positive and this is negative. Okay, so 1 minus 17 upon 6 is equal to R. 1 minus 17 upon 6 is equal to R, or we can say that R is equal to 1 minus 17 upon 6, right? So by taking LCM and cross multiplication, 6 minus 17 is minus 11 upon 6, R is minus 11 upon 6. Okay, hence the common ratio is minus 11 upon 6. Now the same type question for practice, that is extra question. If the first term of GP is 2 and the sum to infinity is 6, find common ratio. Just you try this one. Now question number 5 from your textbook. The sum of an infinite GP, means sum of an infinite geometric progression, that is GP, is 5. The sum of infinite terms of GP is 5 is given, and the sum of the square of these terms is 15. Find GP. Means you have to find out the terms of GP. Whole sequence find out करना है यहाँ पे, and S infinity, sum of an infinite terms of GP दिया है and sum of square of infinite terms is 15. Okay, so let A be the first term and R be the common ratio. Then the sum to infinite terms means A plus AR square up to infinity is 5. Suppose this is equation number 1. Okay, first condition is given. Also infinite, that is also A raised to R, sorry, not A raised to R, A square is here, square है ना, A square, हाँ, A square. So here A square, what is the condition? And the sum of the square of these terms, that is A square plus AR square the whole square plus AR cube the whole cube and up to infinite terms is 15. This is equation number 2. Okay, and you are familiar with this. What is the sum of this one? Here A is the first term and R with the common ratio, then S is equal to A upon 1 minus R is equal to 5. Okay, from 1 is equal to A upon 1 minus R is equal to 5. On squaring, A square upon 1 minus R, the whole square is equal to 25. Suppose this is equation number 3. Okay, now you have to find out the sum of these terms, sum to infinite of this term, where A square is the first term and common ratio is also R square. Okay, common ratio is R square. By using this formula, for the GP in second equation, first term is A square, common ratio is R square, then A square upon 1 minus R square is 15 here. Okay, is 15, not 5, is 15. Okay, because of this condition is given 15, right? 15. So A square upon 1 minus R square is equal to 15, right? Suppose this is equation number 4. Now dividing equation 4th by 3rd, you will get A square upon 1 minus R square divided by A square upon 1 minus R the whole square is equal to 15 upon 25. Here A square get cancel. A square get cancel, ये ऊपर जाएगा, that is 1 minus R the whole square upon 1 minus R square is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, what is 1 minus R square? 1 plus R into 1 minus R. Here 1 minus R, one factor get cancel, and that is nothing but 1 minus R upon 1 plus R is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, then again simplify this, taking LCM and cross multiplication, taking cross multiplication, that is 5 into bracket 1 minus R is equal to 3 into bracket 1 plus R, and that is nothing but, after simplifying, you will get 2 is equal to 8R, so R is equal to 1 by 4. ये मालूम है हमें, R मालूम है, you will get sequence, means GP. Okay, now A is equal to 1 upon R is equal to 5. Put R is equal to 1 by 4 in this equation. In first equation you will get A. So A upon 1 minus 1 by 4 is equal to 5. After taking LCM and cross multiplication here, that is A upon 3 by 4 is equal to 5. So 4A is equal to 15. So A is equal to 15 by 4. Okay, 15 by 4, that is first term. Okay, here A is 15 by 4, R is 1 by 4. Then the terms are AR square, right? So 15 by 4 is the first term, comma 15 by 4 into 1 by R, that is 15 upon 15 by 16, second term. Then AR square 15 upon 4 into 1 by 16, that is 15 upon 64. करेक्ट, मीन्स न्यूमरेटर सेम आएगा, यहाँ पे हम ईच टर्म निकाल सकते हैं, दैट इज 15 by 4, 15 by 16, 15 by 64, 15 by 256 and so on. That is the terms of GP. Okay, or we get whole GP here from the given two conditions, right? One more extra question of similar type. here the sum of an infinite geometric progression is 15, and here it is and the of sum of the square of the terms, sum of the square, sum of the terms, sum of the terms of the square, sum of the terms, sum of the terms terms, sum of the square of this term, sum of the square of sum of the square of these terms is 45. फाइन जी पीज. ओके, तो इस तरीके से ये क्वेश्चन आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, राइट. नाउ if you like my videos, then subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.